New data shows every day more than 420 people experience homelessness in Guilford County. Although this data is new, the issue is not. The number of people living on Guilford County streets this year is the same as it was in 2016. WFMY News 2's Denise McMiller saw how one man is using music and his own experience to bring awareness and come up with solutions.
Who needs direction when music is leading the way? Through the doors and into the hearts of those who feel the vibration of each guitar stroke. The man behind the strings, George Achini, has quite the music resume.
I came here playing music with different bands. We travel all over the world.
He's since settled in Greensboro and formed his own music institute.
It is an honor to be a part of the Institute, George Achini Institute.
He helped me find my purpose in life, yes, through music.
Let's try excellent music.
Mallyway, the pianist, Marquise, the vocalist, Ronnie, the drummer, and Alan, the bass guitarist, have all tuned into George's vision.
He was prepared to teach people how to play a musical instrument so that those people can teach the homeless people so as to give them an outlet to their plight.
The band intentionally holds practices at the Interactive Resource Center, a day center for the homeless.
We use our music to touch, inspire people to get back on their feet.
They've held shows at art galleries, churches, and changed the tempo of the street corners of Greensboro. But when the people leave, the music fades, and the lights go out, reality hits for George.
So you used to sleep here?
I used to sleep here, play here.
George was diagnosed with bipolar disorder some years ago, and he stopped playing music to focus on his mental health.
I just knew that there are times when I'm just manic, the times when I'm so depressed, I wish I was dead.
The daily struggle to survive made it nearly impossible for George to keep a job, and he became homeless.
Getting into the homeless community was strange for me, but I had no other options.
And George made every place he laid his head feel like home.
When there's nobody, I put them heat lamps and my homies sleep here.
Okay, so you have heat lamps?
Yeah, I bring my own weather.
George's unique sound made him known among business owners downtown.
It's businesses like that that see beyond your circumstance and see a human being.
Like Pizzeria L'Italiano.
Hello? Hello, George. Yes, sir. They make sure I eat.
Goodwill and empathy nourished George and Pastor Good's relationship.
We deliver meals regularly to RC. And there was one particular guy I noticed over there one day, and he was just really cutting it, man. He could play like nobody's business. What nurtured our friendship is we kept coming. He's now probably one of my dearest friends.
They've become so close, Good has created space for George to store his 24 instruments.
So you purchase all these items?
I purchase all of this. $1 here, I go to the pawn shop or go to the guitar center.
Inside his church, Northside Baptist, Good has a unique take on homelessness as a former Greensboro police officer.
Some of the homeless that I deal with now are the same ones that were around 20 years ago, 25 years ago.
An experience that stuck with Good and is why he's now opened his home to them, allowing George to turn his backyard into a living space, making it easier for George and Good to map out how they plan to tackle homelessness together through music and the church.
Now, you can't fix everybody, but imagine this. Imagine you had a 4-year program. You can evaluate that person, their mental, physical, emotional. There's a lot of help that we're receiving. People mean well, but if you don't approach this situation from a holistic standpoint, all you do is put band-aids where you need stitches.
Those with no place to call home have people behind the scenes working to find solutions through the church and the music of a man who knows their struggle firsthand. In Greensboro, Achini McMiller, WFMY News 2.
Every family and emergency shelter in Guilford County has a wait list. Achini's heard from a shelter and a Guilford County group that secured federal funding to get a better understanding of how to address homelessness. What they're learning tomorrow on the Good Morning Show.